Hello. Today I'll introduce you to the basic SmartphoneKey device administration system. After you receive admin access, you can go to the administration page. The first thing you see is the dashboard with general information. Let's start with creating and managing users. Go to the Users section. Here you can easily create and configure a user. Let's create a new one. The required fields are name and email. Done. I realize I'm not comfortable with the dark theme, so I'll switch to a lighter one that's more pleasant for me. The next step is to grant our user access to a lock. To do this, click the Bind Key button. If needed, select the lock you want to grant access to. For basic configuration, nothing else is required. We also enable access to the mobile app and the QR Intercom for our test user. Voila! The user is created with all the necessary permissions. However, for the user to add the key to their digital wallet, we need to send them a link to their key. For convenience, copy the user's email and go to the Keys section. Apply a filter by user so you don't see unnecessary data. In the top right corner, there is a Settings button for this key. Select the option to send it via email. If you want to use another delivery method, for example a messenger, simply hover over the corresponding icon. When you click it, a special link is copied to your clipboard. All set. Now our user is ready to simply tap their phone on the reader to enter.
Now let's look at a scenario where you have multiple locks and buildings. Go to the Locks section.
At the moment, you can see only one lock. From here, you can rename it, remotely unlock it, assign a key to a user directly from this lock, or even deactivate it. Once your provider ships you a new reader, it will automatically appear in the system. You just need to refresh the page. Let's try to unlock the door. The system confirms that the command was executed successfully. Great. Now we move to a very important question. Does a user need a separate key for every lock? No. That wouldn't be logical and would turn your digital wallet into a clutter of keys. Instead, we simply extend the existing user key to other locks rather than creating a new one each time. Select the user by email, choose the lock you want to grant access to, and that's it. Done. Now the user can open the second lock using their smartphone. And here's an important point. The user doesn't need to do anything at all.
Now let's move to the Organizations section and look at managing different entities. Here you can rename your existing entity or add a new one. Let's rename our current entity with 2 locks to Unit 1. For each entity, we create a separate organization in the Organizations section. This can be a building address, a company name, or anything you prefer. The next required field is the organization code. This must be a unique identifier. We recommend using your company name along with a sequential number, for example, 1, 2, 3, and so on. After adding a new entity, contact your provider so they can assign or move locks in your admin panel from one organization to another. In future system updates, you will be able to move locks yourself. After adding the entity, you will still see only 2 locks. This is normal, because the new lock belongs to a different organization. To work with it, you need to switch the current organization using this small toggle at the top of the screen. Done. Now you only see the lock that belongs to the second organization. In the Users section, you can manage which locks a user has access to in the mobile app, as well as their access to the QR Intercom. Now let's take a closer look at how the QR Intercom works. We've already granted the user access to the mobile app. Once the user installs the app from the App Store or Google Play and grants the required permissions, they will not only be able to unlock doors remotely, but also receive video calls from visitors. Along with the reader, you received a QR code sticker or a file from your provider. Place it outside near the door. When a visitor scans this QR code with their camera, they will be taken to the Locks page, where they can see the list of users who have access to the QR Intercom. By tapping on a user's name, the visitor initiates a call directly to the SmartphoneKey app. The user can then choose to open the door for the visitor. Thank you for your attention. We look forward to your feedback and suggestions. All the best.